YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back. I'm going to do a live battle. Just to let you all know, by the time you see this, there will still be a few hours left to go vote for which faction I'm going to do the week-long challenge on next. You get to choose from Greenskin, Beastmen, Bretonnia, and Vampires. This is not the place to vote, though. Go follow me on Twitter, @AirTweets. And there's a vote up there, a poll. So go to my profile, you'll see it. It's one of my more recent tweets. There's 180 votes so far. Bretonnia's winning with 47% of the vote. Beastman's in a close second, though. Speaking of Beastman, let's give him a play here. Hopefully this guy doesn't... No, he doesn't even want to play me. All right, we'll try again. Hey, I've had a couple people ask, and I explained this on the last campaign video I made too. Air, what's the best way to support you? Or I hope you succeed, and I love your videos. I want you to be big and successful. Also, there's people say very nice things. There's a lot of ways to support me, most of which don't require anything from you, but a little bit of effort and time. Though there are ways to support me monetarily too, if you so wish, but you do not have to. So biggest ways to support me obviously is to watch my videos. That's a big deal. It helps. And so if you're here and you're watching, that's a great start. If you want to help me further, subscribing helps me a lot. It helps my channel grow. It helps it make it easier for me to get noticed. Are we really going to do a Beastman thing here? Just seems kind of lame to me. Well, I guess he wants to do a Beastman mirror matchup. Alright, fine. I'll do a Beastman mirror matchup. Give me a couple of Gorbals, because why not? Gorbals. Those guys are expensive. Let's get them as items, but a lot of other stuff for the Beastman is really quite cheap. Guys get a bonus. They are anti-large, though they're probably not very good at it. But okay, he's gonna go vampires. All right, if he's gonna go vampires, and I'm gonna play beastmen, I'm gonna have to be able to deal with potential large. So I think the Gorbal is still gonna be good. Let's switch this guy out for Malagor the Dark Omen. Increase power reserves. Let's go to spells. I definitely want to be able to spawn the site. Okay, now he's going dwarfs. He can't make up his mind. Affects all allies in range, so that's going to be about as much as I want to pay for Malagor, to be honest. And let's be honest, that's probably not going to help me a lot versus dwarfs. I guess it could only cost 31. That one's only 65. Active casting. I don't need that. That's a lot of extra spend. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Let's just get, some basic infantry. Just so that we can kind of mob the dwarfs. If they bring gyrocopters, I'm going to need protection. So I'm going to need several Ungor Raiders. Couple Minotaurs with great weapons. These guys are anti-large, but they're anti most things. And then we'll have the Cygor. Got plenty of infantry, couple Gorbals for support. The Gorbals alone are going to be pretty tough. This should work. It's not going to be absolutely brilliant, but I think it'll work. Can I save just a little bit of money on these Gorbals? Speed, leadership, immune to psychology. If I save just a little bit more, I can get another Ungor Raider. And since dwarfs don't have a whole lot of speed, that sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, alright, I think we're good. So yeah, I just got some basic infantry. It can be buffed by the presence of the Gorbals. I got 2 Minotaurs with great weapons to try and tear through backlines, and I can spawn a Cygor with Malagor. So feeling pretty good about that. None of the rest of my magic is really necessary against the dwarfs. Extra weapon damage, leadership. I mean, that may not hurt, but it costs more than I have. 210. And I don't think sacrificing one of these guys is really worth it. So let's do it. My opponent gave me plenty of time to decide here. Yes, I got protection from gyrocopters. Got plenty of damage dealing with 2 Gorbals and a couple of Minotaurs with great weapons. I got some speed with the Gorbals and the Minotaurs. And I'll have some long range with the Cygor, so if the Dwarf does not pick long range, I can make him pay for it. So if he does bring a cannon, I'll have to keep a Cygor safe from it. Oh, yeah, this is a good map for me, though, because I can be right on top of him pretty quick. I don't have enough winds of magic to spawn a Cygor at the beginning. That's kind of frustrating. Kind of thinking... Send a couple of Gorbals over. Okay. Let's deploy this way. Okay, that'll work. This will let me get on top of him pretty quick in case he has some cannons or something. Alright, we got the 2 Gorbals. I think I'm ready. Oh, he sent me a message. I didn't know it. There we go. Yeah, I'm not always paying a lot of attention. Let's hard group these guys. Hard group these guys. Just make it easier to move people. I'll ungroup them when the time comes. Boy, it's a good thing for other factions that Minotaurs with great weapons can't Vanguard deploy, huh? Let's see, as soon as he deploys here, we'll just be ready to pounce. Dwarfs are capable of defending themselves against beastmen, but beastmen, since they have the cheap archers, can do a pretty good job at defending themselves against dwarfs sometimes if the dwarfs try and gyro spam. And you all saw that one counter army that the beastman guy picked against me that once as the dwarfs. It was brutal. Like, had me spread out all over the place with 3 Cygors and a bunch of cheap infantry and stuff. I mean, it was really a tough army to fight. Holy moly. Okay, let's start moving in. We're going to have to just hurry and go. This is not exactly the best setup because I started right in front of him. I got Gorbals moving up. The question's whether or not my support can get here fast enough. Minotaurs are pretty quick, but not super quick, so being split up here may not have been the best plan. I'm gonna ignore that Thane. Maybe. My guys are already wanting to rout. Let's get up here and kill that Thane. We're going to need the Gorbals in here to support pretty quickly. Going to have to get to the flanks over here. I'm going to immediately get back here to the skirmishers with Gorbal. Let's kill the Runesmith. I'm going to charge these Slayers real quick and then charge through them. Should be able to lay them down. Let's get in here, get to the guns. Get the guys here. I'm starting to lose a lot of my cheap units. Let's go ahead and spawn up a Cygor. This may not work. I'm getting pounded on pretty hard. Start targeting some of these guys here. Okay, really need you to get over here and finish killing that runesmith, buddy. Let's get away from the slayers right here. Keep these guys alive. As soon as I kill the gyrocopter, go for someone else. Runesmith keeps getting away from my guy here. Let's go ahead and kill him, please. Okay. Gyrocopter's gonna get away from me, so let's get back over here. Okay, please kill the runesmith. Kill him! Kill him! For the love of goodness. Okay, I lost one of my gore bulls. My minotaurs are getting wrecked because I don't have anything to give to their skirmishers with. Yeah, this fight hasn't gone real brilliantly for me. The way I deployed ended up being a mistake. Let's keep throwing rocks at these guys. Let's get on these guys. Keep my minotaurs safe for a minute. Let's regroup a few of my men. Okay, let's get some of these guys back over here. Take out some of these skirmishers. Guys are cleaning up some of these guys. If I can get to some of his skirmishers here, almost have his lord dead with one of my gore bulls too. Okay, there we go. Let's bring Malagor up. These beastmen in here. Come on, gore bull, finish the job. I'm gonna get back here. Alright, let's keep pounding away at some of his infantry. Let's get our lord back to safety. Dang, lost all my minotaurs, so I don't know if I have the hitting power to finish this fight here. Let's pin some of these infantry and hit them with their skirmishers. I got a gore bull back over here. Still don't think I have what I need to finish this fight off. Alright. See if we can get in here. Charge a few of these longbeards. I'll try and be as big a pain in the butt as I can. Try not to give this one to him too easy. Let's try and take these guys out. Maybe try and throw this in here. Gonna lose that gore bull. Malagor might be able to win here. Nah, I'm still missing there, and then he's got his cannons back, so I can kill quite a few of the skirmishers, maybe. Maybe not. Depends on if Malagor lives, which he won't at this rate. Get knocked over by the cannons, unfortunately. Yeah, I deployed too close to his army. If I would have taken my time, probably could have done a little bit better here, so I think that was my mistake. Let's pull back here with a few of our guys. Look at my Gorbull doing some kind of stupid dance here. He's getting hammered by the cannons. They're actually quite good versus him. Try and finish off the gyrocopter real quick. Finish off a few of these thunders. Yeah, it's too late. We're going to lose, but at least we gave him a pretty tough fight here. I didn't deal with his heroes quite well enough. And now I don't have a way to deal with his cannon. Or his infantry. Yeah, all my guys are about to rout. Let's say GG. So a couple things I messed up there. Let's talk about it real quick. Just saving on a file name I know no one's used. So yeah, a couple things that I messed up. So my deployment was a bit weird. The cheap infantry I picked is fine, I think, for certain purposes. I didn't get to his skirmishers fast enough. I think he only got 2 kills here, but he did a lot of damage to my Minotaurs. Whenever I first charged in my Minotaurs with great weapons, I don't think I was quite patient enough. I could have gotten to his skirmishers probably early, and then I engaged too early with my Ungor herd. They needed to be supported by the Gorbulls and some of the other units, and it would have helped them out a great deal. So yeah, where I deployed at, I was kind of hoping I knew where he was going to deploy, but he deployed in the spot where I was at, and it ended up helping him quite a lot. The cannons did good for him because they caused a lot of damage to Malagor and my Cygor, which it's not going to show the Cygor kills on here. My Gorbulls needed to take out key targets. They almost got his Lord, but what the Thanes are good at is kind of helping tank off some of that damage, and they were able to do just that. And blasting charges actually do pretty good versus low armor units, so that was a pretty good pick by him, I think. Overall, I like the Dwarf army. It's got a lot of flexibility. I think 2 cannons was probably a bit overkill. I think 1 cannon he could have gotten away with just fine there, but maybe he was worried that I was going to spam Cygors, and if that was the case, then picking 2 cannons was definitely a smarter pick. So anyway, appreciated that battle. It's a fun one. Hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing out. I'll see you back soon.